Hello everyone, I'm Bekavon and welcome back to the Darkside Detective. Last time we completed Malice in Wonderland, and this episode we will move on to Case 2. Tome alone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. I'm glad Dooley's gonna stick around. Tome alone. It's so spooky. I really love this art style. It's cute. Detective McQueen. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Oh, come on now, Detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Bro. Let's get this over with. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library. It was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh right. That clears that up, so... A lion collection, huh? Same dialogue, okay. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, sharp even. All right, buddy. We'll be done in a jiffy, Detective. Silence. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Cool. Flickering lights. So spooks. These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. What's up, girl? What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave, too. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian/reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. You know, I love a good handsome dummy. What's that you're reading? Guy Light. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. What's a reverse vampire? Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her. but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, Detective. Okay. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. That it does. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Okay. What else can we click on? May I enter your office? Thanks. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. I like you, Dooley. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. I hope that's not true. Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to put up the ante this time. Guy light. It's good stuff. Even looks like his hair. She put her face on it. That's good. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. We got a regular Tina over here. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loading rights are revoked due to books overdue. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. A button. Very exciting. Is that it? Mr. Dooley, let's go. What am I gonna have to sew something? Elevator. An old elevator? Where is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Horror. Let's go there. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? I do. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button, never mind this one. Just checking. Reception, sci-fi and fantasy, and children. That's where a kid would be, right? Nothing in here I can look at. How about you, Dooley? I get why they're called elevators when they're going up. But shouldn't they be called descenders when going down? Not a bad point. Don't blink. Let's see. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Gross. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in library? In library. There's a typo. I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet, respect, and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. Let's go to the children's section first, see if we can find the kid. Little Devon. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What kind of magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. What's up, Teddy? You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? ABC, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Dooley. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. A Viewmaster. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. So did I, Dooley. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. The dust is wrong under this. It makes me think it was moved recently. Are you some kind of detective? I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Why your parents don't love you? Wow. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Bad Baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Great. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Snitches get stitches. This kid knows what's up. All right, let's see. Let's go. Can I go further in? No. Let's check out everything before I start trying stuff. Let's check out sci-fi fantasy. This is where I would hang out in a library. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. How so, exactly? The chess pieces are moving. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking droughts pieces, though. What's droughts? Swords and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. I'd read that. A library card? How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Can we sit? Nope. Sci-fi books. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. Dr. Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. I can click the same shelf over and over. Okay. Space hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. Fantasy books. Glum tales of the sad venturer. The Library of Books. Dragon ageism. Yeah. Do we get the aluminum? We did. Metal strip. Thin sheets of foil. I should look at this stuff. An old film viewing toy. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Scissors. Safe for cutting, not safe for running with. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. All right. Oh, I didn't talk to Dooley in there, did I? I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Get me a raise? You're a lot of fun, Dooley. Let's see, reading room hobby. Oh, reading room and hobby, okay. Like, what's a reading room hobby? Do you have one brown coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? Answer the question, McQueen. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Reading room or hobby DIY? Let's go to reading room. Hello. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. Raxa? I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, Detective? Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you've found? That's cheating. Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. You can't have her do your job for you. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Can I talk to her so ghost hunting? Eh, Detective? That's classic. 'Cause there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed then? I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, Detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Smart girl. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you the occult doesn't pay much. Raxa's books. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. I do know what you mean. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? I don't need chalk. You thought I hated peaches. Don't even get me started on chalk. Most people? Yeah. A fair point. Microfilm room. That's old too. It's all cracked and broken. Look at that DOS machine. Let's see what we can find online. Does it get online? You didn't say the magic word. All right, you. Get out of here. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Or you could ask. You could just ask, right? It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. That's what you had this packed mule for. Do you think there is such a thing as megafilm? It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Like with a viewfinder, perhaps. The film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? So let's maybe cut the film? Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. There's always a point. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths, do it again. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak, instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris, and now she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Or entered a cheat code. Crackpot Detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. That's me. I remember this case. What the? Oh, hi. Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? Alistair Crowley. I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares. The knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful, if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh, knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room. One that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what, I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. What's the password? You know the password? Alright, so we keep this on, yeah? hello, Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen, on your travels, that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Again I say that you and I, sir, shall not converse, while Crowley lurks awaiting a slip of my tongue. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find some more ghosts. Let's go. Oh, we haven't even gone into the... Can I take it off my face? Ow. I just poked myself in the face. Super smart. All right. Hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. He looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Oh, Dooley. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. Jeez. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Good point. Planking with Plinkman. One of mine, that. Gail Plinkman. What's it about? Laying hardwood floors. Part of a series, it were. I see they also have Plunking with Plinkman, Planking with Plinkman, and Plunking with Plinkman. I think I see a theme here. Brand synergy, ain't it? Why no Plinking with Plinkman? Oh, that's an adult section, if you catch my meaning. Oh my. Miss Gale? Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, aye. I'd need a new button, mind. I have a button, here. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. Like with aluminum? Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. How about this? This should make the button conductive. You received a conductive button. Oh, Gail. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. What kind of accent is she emulating here? Alright, bye. Let's go. I want to go back down and see who the kid's talking to. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It were fun doing summit useful again. Oh, so she's not formal at all, is she? See if there are any ghosts down here. No. In here? All right, I want to see who the kid's talking to. I really do. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's that about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. That's cute. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay. Cold draft, right? Little Devon. Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Everyone seems to be talking to the air but me. I always knew I was the sane one. Did we check here? Oh, look at these guys. Pratchett and Adams. That's pretty cool. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. And Pratchett. Oh, hey. Big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. All right. We checked these two. Reading room. We saw this dude. Let's talk to this guy. I met your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do. Something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. I don't think I talked to the librarian again. Maybe I can just get the password from her. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So, no. Girl. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. I won't hand this in just yet. I may need it. Alright. Let's go to floor 4. Oh, look. Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Spooky. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. Like, How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Horror. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan. Fraud. Undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. You guys are adorable. I've never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator? Because it's scary up here. It is pretty cool. Creepy bookshelf. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. From Axes to Zero Oxygen, a murderer's primer. The dead person murders. Everyone's guilty. A haunted place. It kills. Lemons for every meal. Murder. The pain giver. The quirky killings. Stabfest 6. They yearn for blood. Alright guys, what's up? What's this argument about? What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Ooh. Right. I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Adorable. The best part is he's sitting there with a viewfinder on his face the entire time. We need sci-fi and fantasy. Girl, excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Just go find one of Doris's books. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to find a password. I have this feeling I need one of Doris's books to give to him. This year to read pile. Let's check the office again. Access to secret areas. The computer seems to be broken. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your learning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Let me think. What would the glue maybe be used for? Skylight. Maybe that's her password. What a disappointing haul. Nothing else here I can see myself needing. I really don't want to put my face on here. But I really need a picture of myself. Do I? The things I do for this job. You just put your face on butt. Okay, well, that explains what the glue is for. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Sticky photo. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. It looks great. It's fine. A badly photocopied picture of my face, poorly glued onto a library card that clearly belongs to somebody else. I'd say that this wouldn't work, but I've been around the block enough times to try it out. What do I need that for? To check something out, right? Let me go see if I can figure her password. Let's see what we can find online. Enter password. Whoops. Do I just enter it? No, okay. So I can't like just guess. Okay, yeah, it's not letting me type, so I actually have to know the password in game. I met your friend, you won't stop spying. Right. So we got these two guys fighting, we got the other two guys fighting. Okay. Anywhere I haven't been. Oh, I could talk to Raxa. Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Oh, duh. Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Can I have it? Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Awesome. Excuse me, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Do I type it? Okay, maybe I put it on the computer. There we go. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this, buddy. In a library? Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir. Oh, no. Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room, using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Okay. So we'll probably have to move those two guys. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Alright, there's gonna be nothing here. I have a gross looking library card. What am I going to do with that? Let's see. A collection of books that don't seem to fit. Right. Yep. Window locked. L. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. How do you know that's the one that's missing? I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. Of course. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton took. Great. What's going on here? Okay, so it's the same stuff. You two had best not be causing any trouble, hear me? Okay, and I can't go anywhere else. Wait, I'm not shocked to find there's something nasty hidden behind this. I just need to figure out a way to open it. Yes, we do. Horror elevator. Let's go here. We haven't really done anything here. You guys don't say anything, huh? How to woo a Wookiee. No, thank you. Alright, there's gotta be something here. What's up with the dino? Oh, because the dino was sitting here. Hey, little guy. Nothing? Girl, I need that book. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. I want one of Doris's books. Oh, you know what Doris mentioned? She said she'd be there if I needed her, unless she wasn't there. So maybe sometimes she's not there? Nope, she's still here. Hey. Ah. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help. Saws. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. Here you go, I have a library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card. Paul. 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 Trashy novel. Can I read it? Is that a banana? Milo Stevenson's reverse vampire novel, Guy Light. Even holding it makes me ill. That is a banana. That's great. That is certainly scarier than anything Edgar Allan Poe or Lovecraft could come up with. Hey guys, check this out. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? That's a low blow, man. Stoker must be churning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Okay. Well, they're gone now. Back to finding the book that opens this lever, I guess. That is down in the kids section. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Thank you. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. You dork. You have your rotten book. Now leave me alone. Fine. Alright, we're done with little Devon. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Pull it. Right, we pull this and... ta-da! Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, Detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Spooky doorway, here I come. What is all this? Magica. Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Witchuals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out? Or you'll get zapped? Ouch. Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. To the roof. A baseball cap. What a strange thing to find here. Indeed. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down there to see where it lands? What's up, Shelley? So what are you doing here? Mary Shelley. Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Nice, looks great. Normal library fare, this. A periodic table of secret magic elements. Books. The Necronominum. The Necronominum. A Cyclopean cookbook. Adorable. Let's drop the skull. I hope this works. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Crash. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Huh, weird. I glitched out. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Oh, this way. I'm back, Dooley. I think I hate my job. Sorry, buddy. Oh, nope. I want to go down. We'll just check floor by floor, I guess. It would be on the left or the right? Should be on the right, but I'll look. I think I'll leave him with some privacy. Right. He's occupado. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I liked them because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker. Arrest him. Breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books. Aw, snap. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out? Only if you get rid of the ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. What's that? Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. So it's like Boy Scouts, the Blood Wolves? We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Thanks. Now you give me the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Sorry. You say anything else? You dropped a skull on me. Through you. You'll pay for this. I'll send goblins around to poke you in your sleep. I'll have a pixie steal your mail. I'll get brownies to expletive on your lawn. Whoa, calm down, lady. Up we go. To the roof, Dooley. I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. But you knew better, didn't you, McQueen? Sigh. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. What you thinking about, Dooley? This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that? What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know. I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. But Darkside Detective, pfft. It should be called the Occult Officer. I'm going to climb the ladder now. Probably for the best. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Shall we? Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Ooh, that's very flashy. I might have to put a warning in my description somewhere. That's super flashy. Antenna. Junction box. Skyline. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. An example to us all, Dooley. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. You made a rhyme. This is one heck of a light show. Oh boy. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit. Then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Hook it. Aha. So we want it to come down here then. Cool. Puzzles. I get really mad with puzzles. How do I move it though? I can't actually move anything. Huh. Oh. Okay, I see. It's a slidey thing. Got it. So these two have to be there. This might take me a moment. That took an embarrassingly long amount of time. But for you guys, it looks like I got it in 5 seconds. Ouch, my hand. Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. What are you at, lurking up there behind the storm? Trixie Moon. Now that the sky is cleared up, it's quite a nice night. It is indeed, Dooley. This is no time to talk. I need to close that book. But it's Dooley. No time to chat, need to close the book. Okay. Boom. You did it, McQueen. Oh, but all the ghosts are going away. Bye, guys. Trunk's filled, Detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, Doris? You don't find me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Case closed. Awesome. Achievement unlocked. Ghost Whisperer. That was really cute. This is really cool. This game is turning out to be kind of a nice surprise. I saw it. I like the art style. It sounded cool. Pretty cute game. I'm glad to see that they are getting progressively more difficult, because the first one was, it was really simple, but it was a good way to introduce you to the game and how it works. So that's case 2, Tome Alone. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.